2-day walk from Sargon to Lyon was mostly flat. The path ran parallel to the highway for the most part, separated by green corridors of planted forests and fields of weeds and wildflowers. A steady stream of pilgrims, spaced by sufficient distance to create the illusion of isolation, tread the tree-lined and crucifix-sprinkled path towards Religios. The next day we rejoined the straight tree-lined path of yesterday. The sky was clear and the air was chill, the fingertips again long for gloves. 24.5 kilometres stood between us and Lyon, and 2 nights in the same bed. The scenery gradually turns from fields and donkeys to light industrial, as Lyon promises to appear over the next rise.
Yeah, we're just coming into Lyon, or the town on the outskirts of Lyon. We're just over halfway along our Santiago de Compostela trip. Things are going good. We're enjoying it. It's tough at the same time, but rewarding. Otherwise, you know, why do it if you're not getting any satisfaction out of it at the end of the day? It's the accomplishment ahead of lots of other things, and that's not even taking the spiritual side of things into it.
Speaking of which, the cathedral's just coming into view.
So I'm just going to pan around and we can see on the edge, see the mountain ranges over the back there. Might be a bit hard to see on the GoPro because it's, whoops, zoomed out a little further than normal. So it's a bit hard to see there, but that hill on the right hand side, that beigey light hill, if you look about halfway down there, you'll see the massive cathedral in Lyon poking up with the mountains in the background, some white caps. Anyway, we'll go and check that cathedral out much more further and closely, check it out and see what it's like. But generally, yeah, this is it.
See those white caps? It's what's keeping us rugged up. It's chilly as.
Yeah, the wind's biting across us. See the dark rain clouds up here, raining over there, so it's kind of on the edge. So we're hoping we get there before we've got to get our rain gear out. This will be the end of 25 kilometres for us today from our last town. Wow, look at those big mountains over the other side there.
Yeah.
Anyway, signing off.
We climb a dark and questionable set of ancient stairs to emerge in the Plaza Mayor.
Awesome, we come up through this big tunnel and then boom, straight into this plaza here, and the big cathedral's over the back there somewhere.
After the ordinariness of the city's outskirts, we were instantly transported back to the charm and beauty of Pamplona, and in that moment we fell in love with Lyon and its friendly furry locals. The beauty of the Cathedral of Lyon is impossible to describe. Its construction marked a turning point in Gothic architecture, and it boasts one of the largest displays of Gothic stained glass in the world. The next day, we walked in a straight line for the first 10 k's of a 30k trek to Astorga. Things got interesting when we reached the sister townships of Hospital de Orbigo and Puente de Orbigo. The 13th century bridge over the River Orbigo unites the towns and is the site of a famous standoff, inspired by unrequited love and resulting in a great deal of jousting. A strong headwind kept us company all the way to Astorga. Just when we needed it, a fruit buffet beckoned us to the top of the final hill before our descent into Astorga for the night. The next day started wet and grey and remained so for the 26 kilometres between Astorga and Fonsenbaden. The way turned from track to puddles, to streams, to rivers, to waterfalls as we climbed to the top of the world in Fonsenbaden. It was barely 1 degree as we headed out from our hostel the next day. We were blinded to the climb to Cruz de Ferro by the stunning views of mountains bordered by a sea of purple, green and gold.
What do you reckon, honey? Good?
It's beautiful.
It
Worth
is.
the climb.
It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Look at that. There's just too many people around, that's all. Very annoying. Look at the mountain out over here. We've got miles and miles and miles. So this is a little village we stayed in last night. Fantastic. Some kids bellowing up the top there. Here we are, guys, we've made it. This is the Iron Cross. We stayed up this morning from the village we stayed in last night. We're at 1400 metre mark, and this is the Iron Cross at the top of the hill where we leave our stone. Our burden stays here.
Neither of us were prepared for the power of this place. We placed our stones, representing our sorrows and burdens, and deep in reflection, but somehow lighter in spirit, we made our way down the rough descent. At Manhattan, we enjoy finger-thawing coffee and a mellow soundtrack, and a pop-up that forgot to pop down.
Manjaro. This amazing little cafe on the top of the mountain. Music playing. Beautiful.
We consume the colours of the heather and the charm of the small towns as we make our way down the never-ending descent on changing and challenging terrain. Finally, after a race to the bottom, we hit flat ground at Molinesca. From there we drag our sore feet and tired minds into Ponferrada. We leave Ponferrada feeling relaxed. The day is stunning, so we're back in shorts and tees, puffer jackets, gloves and beanies confidently stashed in the bottom of our backpacks. The vineyards return to the landscape with the endless blue sky.
Yeah.
The way was pitch perfect and easy. After a high-carb brunch in the shadow of the 15th century castle of the Marquess of Villafranca, we took the alternative route out of the history-rich town towards Trabadello. We climbed so high and fast, I was sure I'd get a nosebleed as we gained 500 metres over 2.5 kilometres.
Yeah, sensational.
The ascent revealed stunning landscapes so far below, looking made us dizzy. At the top, we took shade in the pines and admired the view, and we ate wild boar and chestnut cake in Predella before descending into Trabadello for the night. Day 35 is a short 10-kilometre walk under the blue sky. The way is leafy and green, and we're chaperoned by the Valcasi River as we make our way up the valley to Los Herrias.
Amazing countryside. Castle right up there on the hill. Knights Templar Castle is scattered through here everywhere. The goose that used to lay the golden eggs is in these hills somewhere apparently. And the secret Templar gold. Anyway, we're looking. Wow, look at this place. Deep in the valley. Spectacular. Las Herrarias. I think that's how you spell it, or pronounce it. I think we're staying here tonight.
It's a wonderful day walking through one of the loveliest stretches of the way. We order lunch, bread, meat and cheese, and wash it down with cold beer and vino blanco, and contemplate tomorrow. Then we'll tackle the climb of all climbs, to O Sobrero.
This is where we're staying tonight. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, awesome spot. And an absolutely awesome day.